So I saw Dark Phoenix, or X-Men Dark Phoenix, or Dark Phoeni X, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. Because this film was so bad, it made me angry. This film may have good visual effects, good sound design, good music, and good performances. But that doesn't change the fact that this is the new worst X-Men film. This X-Men film has by far the worst writing I have ever seen. And who's the guy responsible for the terrible writing of this film? Simon Kinberg, of course. Honestly, why would you do that? That's like having Joel Schumacher remake Batman and Robin. Or if HBO decided to remake Game of Thrones Season 8, but have D&D rush it all over again. Or even worse than that, give Rian Johnson his own Star Wars trilogy. Why would you do that? Now there is one line of dialogue I just have to talk about, and I know this has been released online, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. Roll clip!
It's funny. I can't actually remember the last time you were the one risking something. And by the way, the women are always saving the men around here. You might want to think about changing the name to X-Women.
What the actual fuck? I feel this scene, in particular, should just go without saying just how bad the writing of this film truly is. And the most cringy thing about that line is that it's meant to be taken seriously. I mean, whose idea was it to put that line in? Oh, none of the characters in this film act anything like their comic book counterparts anymore. Especially Professor X. In the comics and in previous films, he was this wise and just very generous leader of the X-Men. Here, he's just this egotistical jackass who thinks lying to people is actually helping them. Who the hell even came up with this character assassination? Oh yeah! The same guy who killed off Professor X in the worst way possible. I'm sorry I keep bringing him up, but I just can't get over what was Fox thinking bringing this guy back. You would think Fox would be like, oh yeah, you made this one really bad X-Men film. Yeah, we probably shouldn't bring you back. But instead, they bring this guy back to screenplay 3 more X-Men films! And just a little cherry on top, guess what else he screenplayed? There are big name comic book characters that serve no purpose in this film other than to look cool with their powers. We have literal Storm in this film, and she doesn't serve any purpose. And you know what? This movie doesn't serve any purpose. The dialogue is terrible. The characters are even more unlikable than ever. It is boring and hard to sit through. It is clear that there was no effort put into this film at all. My advice? Go see Rocketman or Godzilla again, because at least they treat their properties with respect. I am giving this film a 3 out of 10.